Greetings, Commanders, and welcome to Chaotic Reborn.
So you wanna be a player, but you weren't too smart. You gotta hit Melt up to get a pink
What a fancy name. Chaotic is a 16 million power arc on server 1015, a very famous server now. And he contacted me and said, Melt, I want to keep playing. But recently I had some huge losses. See, the thing about Chaotic is that he's a tier 7 account on the verge of tier 9. And you could say he's forged in fire, perhaps overcooked. In his last battle a month ago, he lost a tremendous amount of tier 7. And not being a tier 9 account is really hard to fight against tier 9 advanced and tier 12 troops. So he got in a little too deep, lost a lot, and was going through some personal life-changing stuff. So he took a break from the game, decided, I want to come back. I said, all right, well, now that you're back, what do you want to do? You've had some recent losses. I mean, basically, he got zeroed. He lost all of his major ships. He's been able to rebuild since then, but it was kind of a self-zeroing. He lost a big capital fight on one of the bigger servers out there. So I said, what do you want to do with the game now that you're back? He says, well, I mean, that's kind of the thing, right? The new peak contest is changing everything up. I like the 6v6, but mostly I'm a capital fighter. He says, mostly I just like to steal capitals and tiles from other guilds. I'm a skirmish kind of player, which is fun. Like, he's a battler, a bruiser. He's great to have in a guild because he's huge, right? He's still a big account. He has a budget for the game, which I think is cool. I never talk about people's money or budget in Pimp My Arc, but I said, how do you allocate spending to the game? He says, well, I do about $10 a week or $30 or $40 a month. Usually I buy the VIP pack because that seems to be the best one. So this one here. The one up here. Hello, can you see my mouse? There it is. Which was cool. It's a great VIP pack. It keeps you going towards the goal. It's not hundreds of dollars every month, and it kind of keeps you in bounds. And what he's been able to do is slowly tick away at his research tab. So right now, his basic research is mostly airships. You can tell he's kind of done a little bit of infantry and walker, but for the most part, he's been going down the airship path all the way to tier 7. He has Airship Mastery 2 level 6. Airship Mastery 2, obviously the most important because this does work on advanced troops. And it looks like he's going to be a Vega main with airship research. So let's see what we're looking at in advanced research here. So it looks like he's just started. Airship Lab 21. Level 3. So he's close to getting tier 9, but he still has a ways to go. That's a lot of unlimited crystals still to go. So he's got 2 or 3 months easy to plan for that. Remember, you can get your unlimited crystals by doing the time and space war. You can quantize your paraloper whenever you're willing to throw down on one of those potions. What are they called? The quantize potion. Yeah, oh, he has one ready to go. He only has 24 million crystals, and you can convert all those into unlimited crystals. The conversion ratio is like 20,000 to 1, is it? Let me see. It should be 20,000 to 1, but I could be wrong about that. Anyway, I'm sitting on like 100 million myself. Once you're level 300, you just sit on it for a few months, try to save it up big time, and then turn them all into unlimited crystals and get that next level of research. So where do we go from here? We have a 60,000, 70,000 Vega. 70,000 Vega. His Rogers is only 4,000 whatever skills. Not good enough for peak contests. So we need to level those Rogers up. At least his defensive skill to 50. His Tyrant cometh to 20. That's real easy to do. And then you can put some defense gear on him and take him into, what's it called? Peak contest. You don't really need to focus on your Gilly or your Stella. Your Golem's okay, but if you're going to be running a Vega, run the Vega. Throw the Golem away. Maybe get a third commander like Plasma just to have him out there. Who do we have available to us? It looks like he got that Satalia. Any Plasma. So what's his Plasma? Yeah, I would put the Plasma gear on. Get Stellas or some damage gear. Better damage gear on your Plasma. And then take Rogers, Vega, and Plasma into peak contest. Vega's going to be doing all the heavy lifting here. Try to get at least 20% of your leadership onto this Rogers so you can go a little further in peak contest. But as far as your PvP is concerned, you got a level 50 breakdown, right? And you've got level 20 quick replenish. It's okay to get this up to 30 or 40. It's a good heal. It is a good heal. It doesn't trigger much. It's a 20% skill. We don't get too excited about that. But the Awakening you'll use as well. Make sure that you're using Gemini Scorpio, which it looks like he is. And throw another gem in that Thunder there. That Thunder is okay. That's fine. Obviously, you want to get Titans eventually. You're very close. You just hit 21, you said. So that's okay. So you've got a lot of room for improvement on this account. And the fact that you have a budget means that in the next 2 or 3 months, by the time you get tier 9, you'll really be able to develop this Vega, right? You don't want these pants. You want to go Fearless pants on your main commander. They're the best pants, especially against peak contests because Terror Space can be ignored. Damage can be ignored by the Fearless pants, not by the Fabrication. Raw stats on Fabrication are probably better in Tier 7, which is where you're at. That's fine. But you'll eventually want to get those Fearless pants on him. As far as chest piece is concerned, Shadow's fine. HP gear's nice on him. Honestly, you could go with Tyrant, Armor of the Tyrant if you wanted to. But this is a good chess piece. Obviously, like I said, Titans on the weapons. You already got the right gems. Be sure to add another gem here. Put a crit gem. Another crit gem here, right? You could be anything you want. Probably one of the new gems because they're so plentiful, and you're already getting your 2-set bonus from these two. So you can even change this other Gemini here because you're getting it there. Well, you'll have to get Titans, so we can let that figure itself out when you have the different weapons in there. Devastation Helmet is okay for Tier 7 for sure, but when you're using peak contest, you really want that Valkyrie or the new helm. Did you go out and get this new helm yet? Yeah, the new helm is still going on by the time I did this episode. So it looks like you're a little short on super equipment chests. You did a lot of release there. And you need... Oh, you're ready to redeem. So you need to do that in the next day or so. You just need the Cores of Agony, which you can get from Ace of Galaxy. Do you have them? You don't. Are you kidding me? How do you not have the Cores of Agony? Oh my god, you need to be farming Ace, like right now. Right now. So we'll take our Vega out real quick. Let's take him for a test drive. So we've got a ton of Tier 7 here. Not nearly enough for 70,000 per slot, but that's because we were recently zeroed and we're rebuilding. So let's take this Vega out for a spin, and we'll do a quick recap of what he needs to do to get his arc to the next level. Because we kind of covered it, but maybe I glossed over things a bit quick. But, ooh, man. All right. Let's do a restart. Let's find a community member, and then we'll go straight up with him. Oh, I don't recognize any of these names. Let's see if we can nail Gravity well. Okay, no. Oh, man. See, the problem is he has really high leadership for a Tier 7 account. 70,000 leadership is pretty high. So he's getting matchups against players that are probably using advanced troops. So, yeah, man, you really need to get that Core Agony to get your advanced helm. You really want that on your Vega. But, and you need new troops, more troops. So you've got a lot of rebuilding here to do. All right. This is an episode of Pimp My Arc. So I could go and spend 10 more minutes talking about other little nitpicky things I would do to get this account where you want it to be. But the fact of the matter is you need to be a little more relevant in peak contest, right? That means put 20,000 leadership into Rogers, leave your Vega where he's at for now. Take his skills up to 30 and 40 here, and then get some Titans on his weapon slots. These Thunders are okay. They're actually not bad, but Titans are much better. That's the next big gear upgrade. You also want the Valkyrie helmet or the new airship helmet. Get out there today, right now. Farm those cores. Farm those chips non-stop for the next 24 hours so that event doesn't make you lose that item. And then switch your Fearless Pants over. Gemini Scorpio is fantastic, but remember, adjust your gear here so that you can get a little more value, a little more crit, because you are going to be running into crit with her, and you need crit, so importantly, for Breakdown to trigger big hits. Other than that, your Rogers build really isn't that bad. You can go 1 Eternal Barrier here or double damage. Obviously, you want to level that gear up a little bit. Use bots to do so. Dodge in the front row. It's kind of a half Dodger Roger, half defensive build. Not super crucial, but try to pick up a Tyrant armor for him. Even the Airship Creator armor would be nice. Obviously, those are premium things. There's better ways to spend your money. But, you can finalize his build a little bit better. And he does need guaranteed hits, so Gemini or Scorpio is good on him. Probably Scorpio being better. But that's what I do with the commanders. As far as the army's concerned, and I think this is the most important thing, focus on your research. Get all the money you spend on this game into unlimited crystals. Tier 7 troops are absolutely useless once you unlock Tier 9. Now, you can do this new repurposing thing where you can take airships and convert them into a newer style advanced troop. But the thing is that when you want to convert Tier 7 to Tier 9, the discount is not the same. The discount is the same as if you were doing Tier 2. So there's no point in evolving your tier 7 to tier 9. Instead, you could just evolve tier 2 into tier 9. Now, those are really expensive unlimited crystals. I haven't done a complete breakdown of that yet, but don't think that building tier 7 is good because you'll be able to convert them later. Because one day you'll say, oh, maybe I can evolve those tier 7 into tier 9. No, you have to evolve your tier 7 into tier 8, then tier 8 into tier 9, and there is a huge loss. So at 631 tier 7, you are never going to evolve those into tier 8, tier 9. Those are dead troops in the water. You'll use them for tier suppression marches in Galactic Battle and maybe some capital fights, but stop investing in tier 7 until you get tier 9. Stockpile those resources, put them on the guild bank, funnel all your unlimited resources, unlimited crystals into that tier 9 troop research, and that's where you need to go from here. Your gear is really close. It's just a matter of your research is like right on the cusp. So focus on getting those bridge 21, 22 buildings. Focus on that the airship research to get Genesis ships. And this account is going to be a very competitive capital fighter as well as peak contest account with just a few minor adjustments. So thank you very much, UNF, for letting us take a look at this arc, and Chaotic, of course, for letting us in. Thanks for the shout out, Blackguard. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, special shout outs. What do we got? We got Captain Harlock. Chaotic said that Captain Harlock, love or hate the guy, he's always been a great community member and server lord. He's always been really helpful in teaching players how to play the game. So shout out to you, sir. Thank you very much. And Warwagon? I think Warwagon. Yeah, Warwagon. Warwagon has been basically a friend to everyone. He's kind of like the go-to know-it-all, the lexicon of this server and this guild and how to run your troops and formations, and he's always willing to help a player out. So Chaotic said to give you a shout-out. Thank you very much, Warwagon. We need more players like you. And if I missed anyone, check the comments below. And if I missed anything, Chaotic will comment below, and I'll super like it and pin it and all that. So thanks, everyone, for watching this episode of Pimp My Arc. I hope it helped you, right? That's the whole point of these, is educational. If you're on the cusp of Tier 7 on your way to Tier 9, focus on that Tier 9. Get your gear sorted out. Balance out your commanders a little bit for peak contest. And give your enemies some hell on those capitals. My name is Melt. We'll see you guys tomorrow.